All right, here we go. What's going on, everyone? It's Sam here, and today we are doing the second kind of this is the second time I've made this kind of video on my channel, where it's kind of like a rant talking video, me talking about ideas. The first one popped, dude. The first one was on fuego. Okay, the first one was great. It's called Samitodbusiness, the source of Mineplex's corruption. It's been about 5 months since I made that video. People begged me to do more like it and cover topics like this, but the thing is, like, there's not always something to talk about like this. Like, I'm sure, like, if I really looked, I could find something, but I don't want to get burned out, and I want this to be like a quality video. So let's get to it. Before I get started, again, if you want to check out the last one, it's called Samitodbusiness, the source of Mineplex's corruption reaction video. It was a while ago. It's funny, you'll like it, but today we are going to be talking about something that I wanted to talk about for 2 years. This is something I wanted to cover for 2 years. And I wasn't really able to because I was working for Mineplex and I was bound by the communication policy. And like, when you work for a server or you're a part of a staff team, you don't really want to get into drama or anything that could really cause drama, because it could reflect bad on the whole team. And I had an obligation to the staff team, which I stand by fully. I think it was the right decision for me to not say anything, just because, like, it would look like I'm speaking for the whole staff team, and it really wasn't my place to do that. So here are my own thoughts on the issue of copying ideas on Minecraft servers, I guess, or it really applies anywhere. Honestly, it's more of a business world kind of problem that people have, but I'm going to be using examples specifically from our community, and I'm going to talk about how there's kind of a double standard in our community when it comes to copying or ripping off ideas, or you had to make the idea for it to like count, or like it's really stupid how a lot of people go about it. And I want to shed English. I want to shed some light on what really should be going on here. Okay, to get started here, I'm going to do my best to look at the camera. I have myself set up on the right, so I might be looking to the right a lot on my right monitor when I'm talking about this. So what made me think about this recently is I actually had a tweet. Let me find the tweet. Okay, it's going to take me, you know, it's probably in tweets and replies. All right, here it is. I said on Twitter, Ultra made a no clean scenario. Let's go. So happy to see the anti-clean mechanics be added from a design side. Gonna improve game flow a lot. GG. Because as a lot of people know in the UHC community, there are a lot of issues with players cleaning fights and not taking straight fights that people complain about a lot. Like, you literally can't play a Badlion UHC meetup without getting clean. It's really annoying, and it takes away from the quality of the game. And then, of course, some people can argue, you know, hey, it's strategy. It's a strat. I don't think it is. I think it's cheeky, and you know, I think you should set up ways to counterplay cleaning from a design side of the game, which makes me proud. So basically, Ultra announced this, and people were like saying Ultra is copying Badlion hard. And then they said you're both wrong. First off, I didn't even know that this was a thing on other servers, and I don't care, and I'll get into why I don't care in a second. But people are saying like Ultra is copying Badlion harder, and then Paintless Pick says you're both wrong. Ultra and Badlion copied Epic Cube. They had the scenario no cleanup for a while, and I said, I don't get, and this is my point right here, which I will definitely go into more detail about as this video goes on. I said, I don't care where it came from. That doesn't matter. What's important is that the quality of the games will be higher and the community will be better. On that note, on that point, competition increases the quality of a product. I'm going to give you an example here. You look at H1Z1. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with H1Z1. This is an example that I have heard countless friends talk about over the course of the past few months. H1Z1 was not getting much love from its developer team. They were not updating their game. People really hated that, and they were upset about that. And people left their game. Then PUBG comes out, which I'm Players Unknown Battlegrounds, which has blown up recently. It's done a phenomenal job. I have not played it myself. I'm thinking about playing it. I think I'll get addicted to it, which is why I don't want to play it. But it allowed, well, it was direct competition to H1, okay? And it started kicking their tail. They are doing a great job, and a lot of people like PUBG over H1 now, from what I understand. But after PUBG comes out, H1 then proceeds to make loads and loads of updates to their game, therefore increasing the quality of their game. If there is more competition and healthy competition, there's a difference between copying and straight up, you know, not copying. There's a difference between plagiarism and a healthy update to a game. You can't own or copy like a UHC scenario. That's like trying to claim the idea of cut clean. If Ultra thinks they can do it better than Badlion, for example, this is an example. Like, I'm not going to get into my preferences yet. I might later. I don't know if it's going to be relevant or not, in all honesty. Then they should do that, because adding a no clean scenario, if it's like that's going to increase the quality of their game, that's a no-brainer. You do it like that. It is stupid to not do that. And honestly, if you prefer it on Badlion instead of Ultra, you play it on Badlion. Like, what's the problem? Now you have a higher quality UHC game on both networks. Like, our UHC, the real winner is the player base, because these networks are trying to compete to win you over. They're doing this for you. I'm pointing at the camera. They're doing this for you. They want to make your game experience better. So if you don't like it on one network, go and play it on the other network. And if there's healthy competition, then the game's better. It makes the quality of the game better. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to the people's egos. Like, for example, okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. I was reading Archie's tweets about stuff, and he said like his girlfriend like had him take him down or something, which is good. I think like the banter that goes on Twitter is completely ego based. It's all about my phone's ringing. What the heck? Okay, what is this on my? There's no way this was actually G Barry. Like, there's no way that this man wrote this. There's no way. I honestly don't believe that. Like, honest to God, there's no way. But like, at the end of the day, it comes down to more server egos. Like, when I was working for Mineplex, and this was so annoying for me, because at the time I had nothing to do with game design, and I barely did anything with game design with Mineplex. I love my people at Mineplex. Those are my boys over there. But like, the whole Mineplex copying Hypixel thing was so silly to me. Like, I always thought that was so dumb. And look, I like both networks, okay? And like, people were really, I think it was about Sky, it was 2 years ago, and like, I'm not trying to stir the pot on this issue, so like, again, this is the past. Like, I think everybody's kind of left it there. I don't think people care anymore. But like, back then, like back in the day, I think it was Sky Wars, right? You're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, because I honestly don't remember. That was a Dom one trick. Like, I only played Dom, so no. But like, people were like, you copied Sky Wars, like you copied Hypixel or something. But the game modes were like two completely different things with like different KB and different systems. So like, at the end of the day, I don't understand what the problem was. If you liked one more, or more people liked one more, go play it on the other server. Like, at the end of the day, you, the player, is the real winner, because guess what? You have more content. You can play Skywars over here, one version of Skywars, or if you get bored, you can play it over here. It's really not that complicated. If you like one, you don't have to complain about it. How about you just go play it? Hello? I thought I was like the only one who saw it like that. And at the end of the day, well, more people liked Hypixel Skywars because more people play it. And at the time, dude, and even now, I fully commend them for that. That is a phenomenal game mode, and I have the utmost respect for the people at the Hypixel team for making that game. It's a very fun game. It's great for content creation. It's great for everything, and honestly, like, it deserves the respect that it's. I don't care. Okay, but seriously though, like, people in our community get so worked up over the copying of ideas and one server taking a good idea that will improve their game and make the quality of their network better, and put it on their server. It doesn't matter if another server came up with it. If it's going to improve the quality of your game and you think you can put your own unique twist on it, and if you think it will make your games better and make your network better and make better content for your player base, it's a no-brainer to do it. And you are not at all in the wrong for doing it, period. If it's good on the design side, and it will benefit your community, benefit your players, and overall create healthy competition, it will elevate, like, the games will stack on themselves, if that makes sense. Like, updates will stack. People are going to have to update their game to keep you, the player, on their network. This is how capitalism works, okay? I'm basically explaining, like, a version of capitalism, like a smaller, dumbed-down Minecraft version of capitalism, all right? Lesson time. But no, the game updates will stack in each other, and over time, the quality of the game will be better because there was competition than if there was not competition. And at the end of the day, like, with this whole Ultra Badlion drama that keeps happening, I think it's stupid, honestly. Like, first off, I think, like, obviously, like, both sides, there's two sides to every shit. I really don't like how Badlion handles their thing. Like, first of all, I'm not trying to call out Badlion here. I want to say right now, I respect their game modes. I respect the work that they have put in. I respect the success that they have had, and I want to fully acknowledge that. Like, last summer, you guys were popping off, and it was great. You had a great network, and I have the utmost respect for that. I don't really respect how, I don't think the way they deal with things and deal with competition is healthy for our community. It's why I don't really record Badlion anymore. I don't really support it, because their answer to things is just blacklist competition. And like, I don't really like how their owners kind of like trash talk my friends and John and you know, at the end of the day, like I can get past that, and I see their points, but I don't like how they trash talk Ultra and say all this stuff. I think it says more about them and Badlion than it says about Ultra, honestly. The more people in life, this is what you learn, the more people that run their mouths, the more they talk, the more worried they usually are, or the less they have to say. It says more about them and their insecurities than anything else. And like, I'm not going to pretend to know what's going on. I don't want to get into that drama, but I don't really respect anymore how they try to answer competition. Like, blacklisting competition is not healthy for the community. It's really, really not. If people enjoy playing on Badlion more, play Badlion, okay? Who am I to tell you what you should enjoy playing? No, nobody really is. Okay, nobody really is, but I'm honestly very excited to see like Arcane and Ultra doing really, really well, because they are encouraging competition and they're doing a great job of it. John and that whole team are letting their work do the talk, and so, like, obviously, like there's like a lot of personal stuff against Archie on Twitter, which like I thought was dumb too. Like, I thought that was pretty silly. Like, I mean, again, we're in a young community, they're kids, and there's always going to be people like that in life. I would encourage you guys not to do stuff like that. Just because, like, it doesn't, what does it solve? What does it change? It changes nothing. It literally changes nothing. Work on yourself. Work on your games. Encourage great content creation throughout our community. And leave it at that. Copying and taking ideas, implementing them is not a bad thing. It's really not. It's good. It is good, healthy competition if you implement another network's, quote, idea and put it on your own. For example, I'm going to give you an example time. Okay, this is the last example. I'm going to try and wrap this up soon. It's been 16 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, example time. Hypixel Zombies. Great game. Have heard nothing but good things about that game. Apparently, and I think it is inspired directly from Call of Duty Zombies. Are you going to call Hypixel out for copy? No, you don't care. I don't care. No, it's a good game. Good for them. They did it. Awesome. Like, thank you. You made a great game, and that was one of my favorite childhood games in Minecraft. Kudos to you. That's awesome. It's a great concept for your network, and people love it. Is it that hard? And I think apparently Warlords is like World of Warcraft. I don't know if that's true or not. I played the crap out of Warlords. It was a great game. Like, I'll commend them for that. Like, absolutely, great job. Great job. I think is that it? Murder Mystery. Did that start? I don't know if that started in Roblox or not. My guess is it was inspired from the Roblox game. But guess what? It's a good game. People like it. Good for you. I fully commend them on that. I think it's great. And the fact that people get so worked up about, like, oh, you copied this. They say it with a negative connotation, which is what triggers me. You're like, oh, you copied this from Roblox, or you copied this from Mineplex, or you copied this from MCSG back in the day. So what? Like, what else? That is such a shallow thing to say. When you actually look at it, it helps the community, but you don't even bother looking into what you're saying and trying to put actual, like, meaning behind what you're saying. It's a shallow opinion with nothing to back. It's a major double standard. It's a major double standard. There's so much stuff. And honestly, I hope I started to show you guys, what I mean. I hope you can understand. I hope I was very, very clear with this. I kind of just sat down and rambled for 15 minutes, but those are my thoughts on the server copying phenomenon. I think it's stupid that people get worked up on it. I think it's stupid that people are super triggered about it, because there's a difference between implementing good, thoroughly developed ideas that another server utilizes and just straight up ripping a game off. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between plagiarism and intuitively adding what is known to be a good feature that will improve your game. It'd be like it's like saying you can't have an anti-cheat on this server because another server made an anti-cheat. It's stupid. It's stupid. And adding an anti-cheat will make your server better quality. Now, different servers have different anti-cheats, which is fine, which is good, but it's like saying you're not allowed to have an anti-cheat because, I don't know, MCSG made it first. Mineplex can't have an anti-cheat because MCSG made one. Oh, you're a bad server because you used an anti-cheat when this server made it first. What? That's basically what you're saying. That's basically what you're saying, and it makes no sense at all. Healthy competition is good. Implementing good ideas to your server that another network utilizes is not a bad thing. It increases the quality of every game, of every server, and it creates healthy competition. I hope that was clear. I will be answering comments down below. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. I want to do a video talking kind of about like clickbait stuff and like and stuff like that, like similar to this. I did it in a Rec and Randy's video, which was fun. But I think I can actually focus on the subject more and give more examples about how we can improve as a community in a style of video like this. But I just don't know if you guys want it. Last one got phenomenal feedback. Sam, the Samitodbusiness Mineplex, source of Mineplex corruption reaction video, got phenomenal feedback, and I loved it. But this is the first time I'm doing something like this, like talking about like an actual issue myself, not reacting to a video. So be sure to let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. In the comments down below. Do more, do less, I don't know. I usually have pretty impartial opinions about this stuff, and I can just, I love putting my thoughts out there, if that makes sense. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next episode of I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be Minecraft. I hope it's gonna be Minecraft. Reminder to check out the Overwatch channel down below in the description. I keep forgetting to plug my own channel. All right, I'm done. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.